Hello everyone. Today's session we are going to demonstrate installing CentreStack Enterprise Server on Windows 10. You are probably surprised that an enterprise server can be installed on Windows 10. So there are some use cases here, right? So let's say if you want to do a proof of concept, or if you just want to have a development server to check the functionalities out. So you probably don't need a full-blown Windows 2012 server or 2012 R2 server. You just want to have a thin and light Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7 to check things out. So now we go to the partner portal and download the installer. So as usual, we just start installing on Windows 10. So this is probably just for you to check things out, like check out the functionality, so you can install it on a clean Windows 10 machine, right? So a clean Windows 10 machine may be easier to get compared to preparing a clean Windows 2012 server. So it's easier for you to check out. So let's say you are a system administrator, you want to just have a permanent copy of the CentreStack server on your Windows 10 box, right? So then you can just installing it on your Windows 10 box. So you can come back to it periodically if you don't have a Windows 2012 server. So this is just for proof of concept and for development and testing purposes, not for production environment. For production environment, we are still recommending the Windows Server platform. So the whole installation is still going to take about 30 minutes, and then of course we're not going to take the whole 30 minutes to produce this video, so we kind of cut it out for the lengthy part, just make it short. But as you can see here, we started somewhere around 6:30, and then it's going to finish around maybe 7, 10, 12, right? So or 6:40. So it's going to take about 30 minutes, and it's the same. It's going to go through different stages of the installation, like installing SQL Express if you don't already have one, and download the package and configure the different Microsoft web components, and at the end it's going to prompt you for a reboot of the machine here. So we're going to reboot. The whole thing runs inside of VMware virtual machine here, so we're just restarting. And after restart and log in as the same user, this configuration page will pop back in. It's probably not going to be that fast, so if it's not coming up, you probably need to just wait for it for a little bit longer, and it's going to show up. So the first page was that the root admin, so you need to provide an admin user. So after you provide the admin user, now the second stage is the storage. You need to provide storage, so we just use the Express setup option. You can always change it later if you want to have a different storage options. So now the management console shows up. I installed the enterprise, which is single tenant. You can also install the service provider option if you want to. So, but this is the management console for the enterprise. So you can configure the Active Directories and take a look at the number of users and those kind of stuff on the management console. You can also go into the Files Manager and click on My Files, right? So then you can see the files and folders in the web portal. By default, it's the icon view, and then you can also switch into the list view, or if you want to go to the management console, or let's say you don't like the steel blue theme, you can switch into, let's say, a red theme if you want to. And you can also go back to the management console to continue to manage the different business aspects of the solution here. So that's it. Thank you.